They told you to work hard, stay in school, get a degree, and the money would come. They lied, and deep down, you already know it. Because if hard work was the answer, your parents would be millionaires. If college was the solution, every graduate would be financially free. But here you are, grinding, surviving, barely breathing, still broke, still stuck, still tired. Let's get one thing straight. You're not broke because you're lazy. You're broke because you've been programmed. From the moment you could walk, they taught you to obey, to fall in line, to follow orders. But they never taught you how to lead, never taught you how to think, only how to repeat. You were born into a system designed to use you, a machine that feeds on your time, your effort, your dreams, and spits out just enough for you to come back for more. Here's the brutal truth. You're not poor because of bad luck. You're poor because of bad thinking, and no one is coming to save you. The school system didn't teach you how to build wealth. It taught you how to be a cog in someone else's machine, how to be quiet, take orders, chase grades, follow rules. But the real game, the one the rich play, it's not about rules, it's about leverage. While you were studying algebra, they were learning ownership. While you were writing essays, they were building equity. You were told to save your money. They were taught how to multiply it. Let that sink in, because the truth is, money doesn't respect hustle. It respects strategy. It respects discipline. It respects power. And here's what they'll never tell you. If you're still broke, it's because you're still playing by their rules. You're trying to win in a game you were never meant to win. You're working hard for money, while they make money work hard for them. Every time you trade time for dollars, you're losing. Every hour you sell to a job you hate is a piece of your soul sold at discount. But they don't care. They love when you stay quiet. They love when you chase that next paycheck, because it keeps them on top. This system wasn't built to set you free. It was built to make you obedient, to reward you just enough to keep you tired, but never dangerous. But you feel it now, don't you? That fire, that burn, that realization that you've been used, played, lied to, and now you've got a choice. You can either wake up or stay broke. You can either break the cycle or be crushed by it. Because here's what no one's told you. Success doesn't come from comfort. It comes from rebellion, from saying, screw this, and rewriting your own rules, from learning the game of the wealthy, and then flipping the board entirely. But before you build anything, you need to destroy something first. Your old identity, the one that believed in job security, the one that trusted the system, the one that thought debt was normal and dreams were expensive. Burn that version of you. Ashes only. Because the real version of you, the powerful one, it's buried under years of lies and fear. This is where it begins. Heart pounding. You've realized the truth. The system isn't broken. It was built to break you. But now comes the real test. Because once you see the matrix, you can't unsee it. And what you do next, that decides everything. Let's talk about the blueprint. The silent strategy they've been running for generations. The code written into your childhood, your education, your culture. The real reason you're broke? Dependency. They made you dependent on everything. Your job, your paycheck, their approval, their system. You don't own your time. You rent it. You don't control your income. It's capped. You don't even choose your path. It was chosen for you. And here's the trick. They dress your cage up like a career. Called it security. But it's just slavery in a suit and tie. Want to know how the wealthy broke free? They did one thing you haven't done yet. They claimed leverage. Rich people don't sell time. They build systems. They own assets. They create value once and get paid forever. While you're clocking in, they're collecting royalties. While you're stuck in traffic, they're watching passive income grow. While you're grinding for that 2% raise, they're closing six-figure deals over lunch. They own the game because they own the rules. And those rules were never taught to you in school. Because school wasn't designed to teach freedom. It was designed to teach obedience. Memorize, repeat, obey. Not create, scale, dominate. Every hour you spend doing small, replaceable tasks, you're wasting the most valuable currency, your time, your mind, your potential. The truth is, most people stay broke because they don't understand money. They think it's about working hard. But hard work is a trap. The world rewards smart work, leveraged work, rare skills, and bold execution. So what do? You build a skill that prints money. Sales, copywriting, branding, investing. Something so sharp it cuts through the noise of mediocrity. A skill that makes you dangerous. You become irreplaceable, not by begging for promotions, but by positioning yourself as the solution they can't ignore. Then you build a brand. Because in today's world, obscurity is death. If they don't know you, they can't pay you. And if you don't show up online, you don't exist. You stop hiding. You speak. You lead. You become the voice people trust, the face people follow. You become an asset in motion. And then you build systems. Things that work while you sleep. Automated funnels, digital products, client pipelines, content machines. You stop being the labor and start being the architect. Because the broke stay broke chasing checks. The rich get rich building machines. And through it all, you maintain discipline. That brutal, boring, consistent fire that burns when motivation fades. Because motivation is for amateurs. Discipline is the professional's drug. No more scrolling aimlessly. No more entertainment as anesthesia. No more lies that say one day, when the truth is, it's always been your day, if you just claim it. Every second you waste is a second they win. Every excuse you make is a brick in the wall they built around you. You want to break that wall? Start now. Because the next part, that's where we turn the fire into strategy. The identity shift. The mindset of someone who attracts means something inside you refuse to stay asleep. You saw the illusion, and now you want the power, not just motivation, not just hype, real transformation. But here's the brutal truth. Wanting success isn't enough. The world doesn't care about your dreams. It responds to your decisions, your discipline, and your daily execution. Now let's flip the switch. You don't just change your bank account by working harder. You change it by changing your identity. Who you are when no one's watching. What you believe when nothing's working. The rich don't just think differently, they believe differently. They don't say, I hope I make it. They say, I'm the one who wins. They don't chase. They attract. Because success isn't something you pursue. It's something you become. It's who you are when you show up to the gym at 5 a.m. It's who you are when you choose the business plan over Netflix. It's who you are when you keep going, even when nobody claps. And this part right here, this is where most people fall off. Because consistency is boring. It's unglamorous. It doesn't come with dopamine, but it builds empires. You want to be rich? Here's what rich looks like. It's showing up when you're tired. It's sending the email when you're uninspired. It's building when no one is watching. It's failing forward so many times you lose count. And here's the cheat code. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. So build systems, daily rituals, automated flows, money habits, mental toughness routines. Treat your life like a business and your brain like a battlefield. Because every day, you're fighting against the old you. The version that procrastinates, escapes, settles. Kill that version. Replace it with the one that wakes up hungry, that speaks with certainty, that dominates with silence, that walks into rooms and doesn't shrink. Because now, you're not just chasing success. You embody it. And when you embody it, people feel it. They listen, they trust, they follow. Doors open without you asking. Money flows without you forcing. Opportunities appear where none existed. But don't get it twisted. This isn't magic. It's momentum. Stacked wins. Tiny victories. Day after day of doing what most won't. While they sleep, you build. While they party, you prepare. While they doubt, you decide. This is your edge. Relentless action. Unbreakable focus. Brutal clarity. You stop consuming and start creating. You stop scrolling and start scaling. You stop dreaming and start executing. And then comes the most powerful move of all. You give back. Not to flex, not to prove, but to multiply. You teach what you've mastered. You pull others up. You become the blueprint for someone else's breakthrough. Because true wealth isn't just money. It's impact. It's walking into a room and shifting the temperature. It's leaving a legacy that screams, I showed up, I broke the cycle, I won. Now go do it. Not tomorrow. Now. Because the next time someone says, why are you still broke? They won't be asking you. They'll be asking the ones who slept on their potential. while you turned yours into power.